But one of the things he's done is started an investigation into the cover-up of Joe Biden's cognitive deterioration. Tim, I mean, this is all good fun and games, but really, you just shouldn't he just let that go and concentrate on Putin and Iran?
Yeah, that is true. But again, you can do two things at once. It is, I think, intriguing to know who actually was the president for the last 4 years. It would be great to actually identify that person. It might be like when we finally found out a year or so ago who the main guy was on Wikipedia. It was just one sort of bloke writing all of the entries. There's probably some mysterious second or third tier person in the White House who was hitting all the keys and deciding all the economics.
It might have been like it might have been like being there. There might have been Chauncey Gardner out the back of the White House running things. Because remember the press sec Jean-Pierre, Karine Jean-Pierre. Have a look at what she was saying. She was saying this less than a year ago.
He is as sharp as ever, as I have known him to be in my engagement, in my experience with him.
That's an insult. Call Joe Biden a year ago as sharp as ever, Mark.
Well, that's the thing, is that she lied. She also posted a tweet. It's very funny when she posted a tweet that she meant to post as Joe Biden. It sort of said, when I ran as president. This is Karine Jean-Pierre or whatever her name is. Like she was pretending to be the president, but I agree. But I think this is kind of makes Putin look like a bit of a Boy Scout. This is more dangerous than we think. Like, we've got an auto pen signing executive orders. They're not signing, Christmas cards and thank you cards and all that sort of stuff. There's a bunch of staffers there who are acting as the president. Like, this is it's basically a coup. That's treasonous, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's all surrounded by this whole fun and games. It's silly. He's got oatmeal for brains, and he's asleep on a beach in Delaware with his mouth open. Meanwhile, the staffers are just acting as president.
I just think it's scandalous because the rest of us could see it all around the world, but the Washington Press Corps just allowed it to go on. I just want to squeeze in some vision that Harry and Meghan, the former prince and princess or whatever, have put out. This is 5 years old, I think, and they've decided to share this. Oh, there they are. They're twerking. We won't play the audio. It's twerking, awaiting the birth of Lilibet. This is important, though, Tim, isn't it? Because they thought that maybe for about 10 days the world had forgotten them, and now they've got themselves back into the news cycle.
Well, we know who's got all the rhythm in that family, and it's not the prince, is it? Like, that's the dorkiest dancing I've ever seen, and I've seen me dance. He's just an atrocity. And whereas Meghan, say what you want about the indignity of it and the desperation for attention, at least she's got some moves there. At least in her ninth month, she can get some moves going. But the husband, not so much. Very red-headed as far as dancing.
No, I'll have no discrimination against the blood nuts. I thought they both danced brilliantly. Thanks for joining us, Tim and Mark. We'll catch you next week.